So now that we've gotten the hot takes out of the way, welcome to Let's Racing Time. Oh man, I just want to listen to Supersonic Racing. Because it's Supersonic Racing.
Sonic racing.
Oh.
Gotta keep your feet right on the ground.
Oh man,
I have that song on my work playlist.
And of course, it wouldn't be Wednesday. Well, actually, no, it's not Wednesday. It's Thursday. It's been a heck of a month, hasn't it, Lemon? It's only Wednesday. Anyway, I'm your host, Kefka Floyd. This stream is brought to you by the delicious taste of Worcester's own Polar Seltzer. Family made since 1882. Note, it is not fake LaCroix. LaCroix is fake Worcester's own Polar Seltzer. Accept no imitators. Choose only the original. I am enjoying Pink Apple Lemon tonight, a former winner of the summer flavors. I miss our summer flavors already, but never fear, the wintertime flavors should be coming any day soon. Now it is September, so hopefully by the end of September, coming in early October, we will be getting whatever they deign to be our special winter mixes.
Hot chocolate polar seltzer.
No. Although I bet you could work a cocoa flavor into it somehow. Like, if they could figure out a way to make a cola type flavor into it, caramel flavor, I bet they could do that.
Candy cane polar seltzer.
I mean, that's just peppermint.
Pumpkin spice polar seltzer.
That's just, what? Nutmeg?
I'm reminded of the year when Pepsi did the holiday seasonings in the Pepsi.
I liked those.
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah. All right, let's go around the horn here. We're gonna start. I can't call these Triforces because they're Sonic, so we'll start at the top of the ring, this triangular-looking ring.
I mean, Sonic did get the Triforce in the DLC for Lost World.
That's true.
Sure, let's roll with that. Starting at the top of our Lost World Triforce, he's descended from the mountain to give us the great taste of Worcester's own Polar Seltzer because he too found some at his local grocery store. He's the man from Zion. He's Red Silvers himself.
And you gave away the game because that's what I'm drinking right now.
I'm too excited.
Opened up a can of it yet. I saved this just for you, Dan.
We're having. Oh, I heard that snap. I'm ready for the live taste testing.
First time ever having Polar Seltzer.
Could you, before you taste it, could you let our viewers know what flavor you got?
It is orange vanilla.
One of the S tiers.
That was the only one I could find.
Still,
although LaCroix was staring at me as I grabbed it. But here we go. And that is refreshing.
Is it,
it's bubbly.
Is it, refreshing? Damn it, I'm screwing up the bit. Is it delishingly refreshing?
Yeah.
It's orange vanilla flavor, and it matches Tails on my screen perfectly, so there you go.
There you go. So would you rank that as S tier?
It is S tier.
Excellent. We've got another convert, boys.
And it is better than LaCroix, I can say that. And I worked in the factory that bottled it for a while, that bottled LaCroix for a while. So me saying that is scandalous.
Scandalous.
This stream has been worth it for that alone. Next, we're going in our lower right-hand corner of this DLC Triforce. I feel like I'm running the Geddy Lee bit into the ground. I need to get a new Canada bit. I feel like I should bust out the Royal Canadian Kilted Yaxman. I've been told that he is one of the founding members of the Royal Canadian Kilted Yaxman. I mean, I'm awed to be in the presence of such royalty as not a buttface.
Hello, folks. It's me. I'm here. I, for some reason, keep getting roped into playing Sonic games. Even though I'm really not familiar with this one. So, we'll see how this goes. I am able to beat it, and that is all I can confirm. Tonight, I am drinking just some Mio water, because that's That I just woke up. I just rolled out of bed after a nap, and I'm like, all right, let's get this over and done with.
We
You had to
gotta.
rest up so you could kick butt.
Sure, we'll go with me being able to finish this as kicking butt, as opposed to you and Blau being able to be like, well, we did it a couple of times in the last couple hours.
We need to be able to smuggle some polar seltzer across the border to deliver to Buttface. I got him to get clearly Canadian.
You did not get me to get clearly Canadian. You got not a girl face to get clearly Canadian for me.
By the transitive property of not a girl face, I managed to get you in some way clearly Canadian. So
Don't want to spoil things, but there are plans. Don't worry, Dan.
good. And last but not least, they call Alabama the Crimson Tide. We call them Deacon Blues. Deacon Blues. That's my Donald Fagen impression. Yes, he's our good friend Blah Major.
Hey y'all, Thought Measure here, and first off, enjoy this official artwork of Sonic in his Link outfit.
Sonical.
Real artwork of Sonic as he actually showed up in the game. Anyway, tonight I am drinking more of that Mango Beppis. Refreshing. And Buttface is complaining about not knowing this game, but honestly, Sonic 3D Blast notwithstanding, because I don't count it when I say 2D Sonics, but this is my least favorite 2D Sonic, and by extension, it's the one I have the least experience with.
If not for the novelty of being a CD-ROM game, nobody would remember this. I'm just going to throw all the Sonic hot takes tonight.
No, I think that's fair. I think Sonic 1 would be more popular if not for that novelty.
I think people would remember this just for the intro alone.
I mean, a lot of people do remember it just for the intro.
All right, so I see you all are on your character
Dan.
select screens.
Dan,
Yes.
there's somebody else in chat.
Oh, he's been so quiet that I forgot to mention him. That's true. And also I forgot to update my little doozy whack that says he's one of our hosts. So I'm going to do that right now as I introduce him. He's the man that Molly Hatchet says shouldn't watch this game too long. He's a good friend, the whiskey man, Mr. Bob the Elder.
Thank you, Dan. I'm indeed your favorite whiskey drinking Southern friend, Bob the Elder, the one with the charming accent. I am your illustrious co-host tonight. I have the screen up right here. I have Tunksy the dog here as normal, and my unsweet tea as the palate cleanser. And tonight I'm doing another bottle pop. This one is yet another product. This is the last Willet that I have. I have Willet for your eye. I had Willet's primary one, and this is an off-brand one they do called Noah's Mill. It is previously I looked it up. They used to be aged 15 years, but now they don't do an age statement. So this one's believed to be made of a mix of a couple different whiskeys aged up to 20 years old. So I have a feeling this is going to be very oaky when I try it. This one's batch 2143. And where's the proof? It's 114 proof, I think. Trying to find it. This is the bottle's really nice, but it's not very bottled by hand at 114.3 proof. So let's see how we open this one. A little bit of a pop. It's always hard on the first neck one. You just don't usually get them as well. I'm not overly skilled. All right. Yeah, as it said in a Glencairn, it's a very amber color. It's a very good kind of golden brown. I like it, which it tends to the darker one tends to indicate that it's older. That's a good sign. Let's see. Nose is very sweet, very fruity. Has a good linger to it. You don't get the ethanol in it. It's unusual for this high proof. So here we go, Slancha. No, it's Willet because it's a high rye content. Because it tastes similar to that Willet 4-year I like so much, just without the. It's got a sweeter start to it, and then it has that spice of the finish. And it's just not as rich as that 4-year rye, but that very little compares to that. That's the best, as I said, the best thing I've ever drank. So,
Bob, I have a question for you.
mm-hmm.
Every time you buy a bottle of that, do you always ask yourself, will it taste good?
I never asked myself that. You get a little bit of oak in the finish. So yeah, there's the age to it. I get the oak in the finish, but not before that. And I'm ignoring what Dan just asked. But anyway,
Reason on by.
we can get this done, Slancha. And let's get this party started here with Sanic.
Before we start, though, I just want to point out, if you look at the character select here, Sonic's all full of, yeah, 90s attitude. And then Tails just has a dumb blank stare.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tailsy.
Hi, I'm Tails.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
I'm not even supposed to be in this game. All right, let's get it ready to go. You all have your character selects. I've got my finger on the button.
And we are watching the intro.
Yes, we
Yes.
are watching the intro. So
That is the plan.
Yep. So I'm gonna count it down with 3, 2, 1, go, and everyone will be off. So counting down. 3, 2, 1, go.
Enigma says he played this in the collectors a while back. It confused him. How very anime of it.
Sonic runs so
Fortunately,
fast he makes a rainbow.
Yep.
The Japanese version of this intro has been nerfed for this release.
I think that I like Sonic Boom more than I like Sonic Racing.
How do you nerf an intro?
They couldn't get the rights for the vocals for the Japanese soundtrack,
Ah.
so it's just an instrumental version of Toot Toot Sonic Warrior.
This is funny watching this going through 3 times and 3 different lags.
I know. It's got a little bit disorienting. Chains. He was already running up a wall a minute ago.
Those are lovingly rendered chains.
Mm-hmm.
Each link moving subtly.
Toot Toot Sonic Warrior.
This makes me think partially of old Zelda animation.
One of the things I really like about this is one of the lyrics in Toot Toot Sonic Warriors is "You can do anything," and then in Metallic Madness, the music has what I assume is supposed to be Eggman saying, "You can't do anything." It's just a nice little subtle touch.
Why would you chain your death? If you have a Death Star, why would you chain it to the ground with just one chain?
It's not a
So
Death
it
Star.
doesn't get away.
It really looks like a Death Star.
He has a Death Star called the Death Egg, but that is not it. That is
Well, that
the little planet.
That looks really, really like a Death Star.
It's a planet that he has
Okay,
basically
there-
chained up so that it doesn't
Are we
go
out of
away.
the intro before I start playing the level?
I'm out
Oh,
of the
you need to
intro.
be going.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was asking.
The timer started the minute I hit the button. You should have been ready to go after the intro.
I just didn't know if playing the other version was going to have them take less time.
I accidentally went into a time warp.
Let's
hate doing
do
that.
the time warp again.
88 miles per hour.
That's literally
It's
one of the
actually
achievement games. Because that's the kind of game we're playing right now. Absolute nonsense.
Nonsense, Artalia, nonsense.
So I think
Yeah,
I was
dumb.
complaining to Bob earlier, and I don't know if he caught how this game is laid out, but this is Sonic crossed with Link to the Past, but actually with time travel as opposed to Link to the Past where you don't do any kind of time travel.
Yeah, I called it, but Blau was like, "Well, you don't understand what he's saying, so I don't know. Maybe I didn't understand what you were trying to say."
Well, the game
I
is
thought
the
I
game is
understood
split
it,
up to
but-
where there's a past, present, and future, and you can run past these little goalposts that will then activate which time zone you'll warp to if you travel at like max speed for X amount of time.
88 miles per
Alright.
hour.
In the past, there are like 2 or 3 things you need to find in every level that will then affect how the future version of the level is laid out. Like there's a bad future version and a good future version. So there's 4 different versions of the level. And you need to get all the good futures to get the good ending or some nonsense like that. In a
Right.
Sonic game,
I've
where
gone
the whole
cross-eyed.
point is to blow past all the levels.
Or you could just get the time stones and automatically get all the good features.
There's also that, which are the Chaos Emeralds of this game.
But we're not doing either, is the sad thing. This planet's just going to have to deal with a bad future.
But the future refused to
They're
change.
topical.
That's basically what the bad ending is, because the planet just pops back into its imprisonment.
I mean, this doesn't look anything distinguishable from just the normal like Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and all that. Like it does.
Nope,
I'm not seeing
no
anything
change
that-
whatsoever.
Just
Yeah,
has
I'm not
nicer
saying-
music and cutscenes.
It won't while we're blowing past everything.
Also, Eggman doesn't take 8 hits in this game.
That bothered me last night. I was like, what? What is this madness?
Yeah, the bosses are like puzzle based.
I'm fine with puzzle-based bosses.
Y'all seem to be fighting like the red giant thing from the moon in Final Fantasy IV. It's a Gundam.
Also, all the enemies drop flowers instead of animals.
Hey,
Flowers
thank you,
are-
Void.
They dropped animals.
Animals were the things powering his badniks and. all the
Oh, I
other
remember
games.
that. Yeah,
We-
yeah.
hey, guys.
And you also
Right.
don't like step on switches to unleash animals at the end of the level. You just like smash into a container.
Guys,
Hey, you can keep her, Metal Sonic. It's okay.
Voidicious, we are absolutely speedrunning. We are professionals here at Let's Racing Time, and we know what we're doing.
gotta say
I mean,
thank you
yeah,
to
you-
Voidicious for following.
Absolutely.
Also, I know
you should
in the
really
chat
test
So
that-
Voidicious,
all the time.
it is and isn't a speed run. I mean, they're racing, but nobody here is
None
We
of
are
us are
not
professionals.
qualified to be speed runners. Yeah, we're all everybody that's running is amateurs. So like there are some games we can kind of officially be said to speed run. This one's obviously not one of them.
It's still a race, though. Like
yeah,
you
it's
could
definitely a race.
We're like the
they are
Olympics.
trying to beat it. As,
At
so
Link to the Past, or original Zelda, Rando, correct?
yeah, they are right. Yeah. Z1R, we definitely are qualified speedrunners for it.
And
I
Mega
qualify
Man
for
2,
that
I
on
think
Zelda.
you guys
I
are, like,
qualify
way
for
up
that
there.
on Zelda 2 and Ninja Gaiden and Mega Man 2.
I think my only one that I would be confident in saying, yeah, I wouldn't mind grinding this out would be Mario Land 2.
Yeah, we got
You were pretty good at
serious
that.
about
That was a good race. We need to repeat that race. That was a good race.
I still hate that I choked.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that was
didn't choke
unfortunate.
anywhere near as bad as I choked in the Sonic 1 Sega Master System remake.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
So
crap. My battery just died. No.
Your controller battery? That's bad. See, it's very funny that that conversation came up when people were talking about choking on things.
Oh my gosh.
we are nothing if not professional.
Killed it with too much Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, Hydrogen E-Boy, what's up?
I can put the batteries back on the charger later.
If he was chilling with me earlier.
Dang it.
I have lost
So I
where I'm
noticed
going.
before the race that Lord Enigma said they played this on the GameCube. And I remember Blau telling me something about that version not being the best version.
Oh yeah, it's basically the worst version to play.
There we go.
The special stages are all but impossible in it because the timer goes like 3 times faster than it should.
Holy
To
crap!
the point that you basically instantly lose if you step in the water for a split second.
Right.
Oh, this is not where I wanted to be. Ooh. God damn this.
Yeah, the leveling curve on the Pixel Remaster is definitely screwed up because I'm gonna be in 50 before I ever get to the moon at this rate.
Somebody needs to release a difficulty mod.
I mean, I'm enjoying
Well,
it.
there's
don't get me
people working
wrong.
on Rando already.
Oh, I meant to tell you, Dan. Literally right after you cut the stream last night, my one of my guys did the same thing. I was fighting one of those summoners, and I guess I killed the summoner, but it didn't disappear.
Oh, really?
And so then I killed its other thing. Yeah, I killed its other doll that it summoned, and then it just the fight just ended without me with the summoner still being on the screen.
You thought we were playing Sonic CD, but I raise you Sonic Spinball.
Pinball.
Are you already at that boss? Of
Yeah.
course, I'm behind because I was sitting there waiting like a fool for the let's go.
You fool.
You fool.
That
You
30
fool.
seconds is going to make or break the whole race.
Damn.
I also had
Oh
to take
my
like
gosh.
30 seconds to change my controller batteries. So
The great equalizer.
That is why every any controller I use is plugged in.
Also, we got to pour one out today, guys, to a great one. R.I.P. Clive Sinclair.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know that I know who that is.
He was a British computer inventor, amongst other things.
Okay.
You've heard of the ZX81, ZX80, ZX Spectrum.
Yeah. I know what you're talking
Those
about.
were Sinclair.
Okay.
Well, here we are.
Oh, now the Buttface is playing Sonic Spinball now.
I've been playing
I'm
Sonic
playing
Spinball
Sonic
for a
Spinball,
hot
but
minute.
not the part of it they were doing.
No, I'm not at the Sonic Spinball part just yet. I know exactly where
This
Blau
whole
is.
level is Sonic Spinball.
Yes. But the boss in particular is just Sonic Spinball.
Why are they making a new Sonic Spinball for the new generation?
Sonic Spinball sucks.
That make it good.
Oh, what? You're not gonna
Yeah, just do the
subject
thing.
Sonic Spinball races on us next?
Yeah, just do the thing. Make it good.
I have
I
never
can't race Sonic
beaten
Spinball
Sonic
because I can only
Spinball.
do the first level.
I can
Unless
get
we
to
want to
the
race
third
the
level,
Tiger
but
Electronics
man,
version, then I'm all down.
Oh, damn it.
I'm convinced that the Game Gear version is literally impossible.
Yep, I think we want to have that equipped.
I would like to not be here if you don't mind.
Considering he said that one, Buttface, do you say Z instead of Z? that
That's
what
a
you were
ZX
Well-
Spectrum.
Well, the
Huh.
machine is from Britain. Ergo,
Well, but
it should
I
properly
get
be
that.
addressed as the ZX Spectrum.
No, I mean, I would never say that because that's a made-up word. But yeah, I see I know why you did it. But I was just curious because Canadians do that too, at least some.
Well,
of them,
I only
so.
call, I only give the deference to things that are made in a country where that is, you know, the
Look.
proper thing to call it.
Right. So
Because if
cannot
I don't do
question-
that, I'll get an earful.
Yeah, hence my
cannot-
question: Do you say Z or Z, Buttface?
Well, I say the ZX Spectrum just because that's what I hear most people refer to it as, even though, yes, it should properly be the ZX
Like
Spectrum.
inside
Well, I
the
just
computer.
meant in general. Like if you use the letter Z, it's
Exact-
Z instead of Z, yeah,
exact.
which makes no sense to me. But it's like
Well, like okay,
I
so
cannot figure that. I've never understood.
I'm just
that
waiting
one.
for the Jan Measley video regarding that.
I will say, like, in the same sentence, I will say the ZX8, the
fuck.
ZX Spectrum, powered by a Z80 processor,
Right. Yeah.
because the
Hey,
Z80
somebody-
was an American processor. Ergo,
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, you want to be technically correct, right?
but that's
Pinball.
kind of correct.
Well,
Well, I cannot call it that because that would dishonor the memory of all the men that threw tea in the ocean.
I mean, I kind of feel like Buttface, but you know, it is what it is.
I remember hearing someone refer to it as Dragon Ball Z, and that felt wrong to me.
Oh,
That
I have
is
here I have a funny one.
That is actually incorrect.
Yeah, that's incorrect. But like, okay, so here's a funny one. I was on the phone. This is like probably almost 15 years ago. and I was on the phone with one of my colleagues from the United Kingdom, and he was asking me, "So Dan, do you guys have drivers for the HP Z1000 printers?" And I'm like, "What printers?" He's like, "The Z1000." I'm like, "What do we?" My brain was not computing. And he's
It
like,
caught you off guard.
yeah, because I was not. I mean, I didn't know what Zed was. All I knew was Lord Zed from Power Rangers.
That's what I'm thinking. It sounds like the Power Rangers version.
But in
of
Canada,
it.
they call him Lord Z. It's the weirdest thing.
That's great.
Okay.
I do know that
That one
in
wins.
Canada,
Yeah, that's
Dragon Ball Z
great.
is still called Dragon Ball Z.
I'm just saying, I just use what is appropriate for the local community. You know, when in Rome.
Oh, I need an air bubble really bad.
I'm pretty sure it's not Zed in Rome.
What do the Italians say?
I think only England and
boobity.
Canada. I think only
Boobity
England and
bobbity
Canada and potentially I think only British Commonwealth things do Z.
Well, no, but I mean, well, they may not say, like, the way the French say A-E-I-O-U is not, like, and I know, like, the German people, you know, V is, or W is double V, you know?
Yeah, well, they actually don't have a W in their.
You're right.
Yeah,
It
in
is
their
literally
language,
double
so-
V.
Right, and it's
it's V.
weird. Like it's weird the way they say it too, because like if you say, oh, it's a V sound instead of a W, they're like, no, it's not. It's like,
But
No.
do Italians
W
have a Z?
is-
yeah, like so. There's a guy on one of the teams I play pool against that's a German immigrant, and I was talking to him because my brother gave me a really good German beer on when I was over there for my birthday, and it's we see it. It looks like Warsteiner. That's how you'd say it. And I was talking to him about it because he's a big beer aficionado, and he's like, "No, it's Warsteiner." He's like, "Why'd you say war? It's W-O-R. How is that war? War is W-A-R. It's Warsteiner."
So I gotta give a shout out to Void. I realized, just saw that he was in chat.
So W is not called double V, it's just called V. And V is foul.
Yeah,
Yeah, V has an
Yeah.
F sound to it.
yeah.
W
yeah,
has a
they
V
say
sound to it.
they say Volkswagen.
Yeah, Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Ah,
Volkswagen.
shit.
It's an F sound.
Barfik
Volkswagen.
Newton.
So they say FV. They don't even call them Volkswagen. They call them FV.
I fucked up.
You're playing this game. Yes, you did.
Ah, I fucked up.
Hey now, let's not throw shade.
That's all I do, Red. I mean, if I
That's
can't
true.
do that,
Being
I
here.
don't need to be here. Okay, I can provide nothing but salt and shade.
But Face being forced to play all the Sonics is his penance for forcing me to play Mario Land 2.
You did really well at Mario Land 2, though.
I mean,
And you've
I
done
think I
really
need to
well
do-
at
I think
Sonic.
I need
Did
to
you
do
win
penance for
Did
3D
you win the
mix.
last Sonic pretty handily?
I think he's won all the Sonics that we've done.
I'm pretty sure that
Yeah.
is true.
I want to say, like, as much as I grumble and gripe about, oh, I gotta play a Sonic game. Oh no! It's like, at the end of the day, I'm playing a game with friends. It's not the end of the world.
Oh yeah.
Like
Hey,
these are not, for the most part, bad games. Sonic and Knuckles maybe notwithstanding.
I just don't prefer I just not a big Sonic fan. Like the whole gameplay.
So when are
is
we
just
gonna
not
have
really
the big
my-
Sonic 3 and Knuckles race?
Yeah, I would like to do that as Knuckles using the Angel Island Revisited mod for the Steam version.
Okay.
I have
No,
to
but
imagine
it's
if I
already
can
has.
run this, I can run the Angel Island remastered.
The only problem is you would have to count me out on that one because I could not finish either game.
But you'd have save points.
Oh no, but I do have save points. You know, that's definitely a thing that I didn't know about that mod.
Yeah, that's how I got through Mega Man 9. Is I would have had to redone the Wily stages all over, but you can do a checkpoint save, and so I got to try Wily multiple times with 3 energy tanks left. Because if I had to go farm energy tanks I'd still be playing the stupid game. I enjoyed it though. It was a fun game.
Now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mega Man
I
9 is
would-
good. It's just that Wily Fortress completely kills it for me.
I only thought it was bad. After I got the first level is really bad. After that, I didn't really think it was that terrible.
I know, but the problem is that you spend everything, you get to the refights, and then you get to Wily. It's just,
Yeah,
it is so brutal.
like even the I had to redo the.
I'm gonna die here because I'm fucking
I
stupid.
had to
There
redo
we go.
the Rock Monster Twin Devil or whatever a couple times.
Yeah,
But,
that's the wall I run into, is that fucking Twin Devil.
Well, you just use the gravity thing, and once I kind of got the pattern down, I beat it. I beat it without using an E-tank, or I think I might have used one E-tank, but I beat it pretty. I did it enough times. I got the pattern. The pattern's not hard. It's just a little annoying.
Man, these flowers are all kind of fucked up.
I haven't actually played Mega Man 9 since it was new, and I don't think I got to the Wily Castles.
Oh,
It's really,
I thought
it's a really
I-
hard game, but I think it's the best designed of all the classic Mega Man.
Yeah, it's. I think. Well, I think some of the first levels are really. I think some of the boss levels are really poorly designed. Like, there's a couple of them that are just like this Cyclone Man or whatever. The last part of that with the wind is. I'm sorry. I think that's a terrible design. But
Yet you'll defend the Boo Beam trap.
no, I don't defend the Booby Trap. I just don't think it's. I just don't think that it ruin it. I don't think it's a good boss, but I don't think it ruins the game. Booby, I've totally agreed with you.
If
that
they
that's bad
tweaked the
design.
Boo Beam trap slightly, it would be fine.
Yeah, I think that's bad design. I think that whole stage is bad design.
I think most of the Wily stages in 2 are bad design.
There
not
is
worried
a
about
ROM
them
hack
other than
of,
that.
of Mega Man 2 that I'm kind of curious about, where they redid the weapons, so a lot of stuff that wouldn't normally hit things can be. So all the weapons are viable. Is the idea behind it? And I find that is interesting, and I'd like to try it, but I don't know if the hack itself is any good, other than just reading that.
Right.
Blah, did you order your new router?
I don't have the money right now.
Ah,
I did reset my router though.
because I will say tonight you haven't been pausing, but I can definitely see you've got some compression going on. So I
you know,
bet you're getting.
Is it compression with a K?
I don't think there's actually compression happening. I think there's a filter on this game that I.
Cat, let go of the headset.
No, like I was seeing it in the intro screen, like it's just macro blocking.
Uh-oh, Red's having cat percent.
Cap percent.
It's always cat percent.
We had battery percent, now we have cat percent.
We have cat
Yeah.
percent, and I guess that's
I
Apollo
did-
percent. Is
I did
Apollo
turn
the one
down my
that's still around?
bit rate last night, and I might not have reset it.
Is Apollo the one that's still around, Red?
Yeah, the orange one.
This level sucks. I hate this level.
None of these
Are you
levels were particularly
Workbench
offensive.
already.
Yes.
That's the level that I could just hear Bob Salton, even though he's not playing the game. Like I could just hear him playing it and freaking out.
Oh yeah.
The
You can
race
just ima-
level
you-
or the one that has a bunch of electricity in the background
Bouncy
that
level.
shocks you?
It's the bouncy level.
They're all bouncy levels.
No, the one that bounces you from the bottom to the very
Um,
top.
Yeah, that's the level I'm thinking of. That was not terrible, but not great.
Just so you know, I did make sure Red knew this last night. Wacky Workbench Act 2, you do have to go to the past at the very end to be able to reach the goal.
Gotta
You're a
get
whole
back.
zone ahead of me because I'm only in quartz. I just barely started quartz quadrant.
But if you take the lower path, there's a pass sign like right before the goal. So
Back to the past.
And this is the
Samurai
best boss fight
out of the
ever.
time.
Bob,
He's
are you
gonna
looking
take
at this
you
boss
back to
fight?
the past.
Oh, so
I'm a little behind you. You're not at about where I'm seeing you. Oh, I see it now.
this is really exhilarating.
What the hell?
Oh boy.
What
Look
the
at
So
me,
fuck
you
was
just
that?
sit there and run on a
Damaging
conveyor
the
belt. Like, so
bus.
how do you damage this stupid
You
thing?
don't. You just wait.
Are you serious?
You just wait.
What the hell is the point of that?
It's a Sonic game where you go fast.
Slow.
No, it's a conveyor belt. Get it?
You
It's
gotta
like a treadmill.
go fast.
That's bad conveyance.
No, I'm not a game grump. Oh! Wow, I don't know why that shot me back so fast.
I mean, if you're on Let's Racing Time, you're gonna have to expect salt. I mean, come on.
Hey, you know what? I accidentally died and lost my pass sign, and found out I just lied to you about having to go to the pass. So
See, I like Not a Girl
Carry
Face better.
on.
She says she flip flops between Z and Z, which means she doesn't exclusively say Z.
Zed is an evil Power Rangers villain. Z is a letter of the alphabet.
Yes, Z is a letter of the alphabet.
What's version?
I joke on that one, but I really don't like, I don't really get calling, like, you know how, like, so that's another one. Do Canadians say maths instead of mathematics or math? Do they say maths as plural like the
I
British
went to
do?
math class. I'll put it that way.
So you didn't go to maths class. See, they
No, I
will
didn't
literally
go to
say,
maths
like, England will
class.
literally say maths class.
Yes,
Yeah. So yeah,
because it's the class
math.
where you learn
Yeah.
about all the different kinds of maths.
Right.
Look,
That's
now
a
I'm on
weird
a
one that I
conveyor
don't.
belt.
That's another weird one. Like, I've got a buddy that's well, he's born in Ireland, lived in Canada for a while, and then did most of his growing up in New Zealand, and then immigrated to the U.S. and is a U.S. citizen. But he does the aluminium instead of aluminum. And first time I ever heard him say it, it really
vitamin, which is
vitamin.
odd.
Yeah,
They actually spell it differently than we do.
that's what I was gonna say. They literally, I looked that up at one point. They literally say math or mathematics. Well, see, they say maths like this one. Though. It's
I used to tease Shadow Warrior Luke about the U in color or favor.
I don't put the U in color. The U in color is ridiculous.
You
So
dream.
See, I
many
actually
things-
do that.
So many
Like, I
things
did-
spell check me when I try and put a U in color. I'm just sick of it at this point.
See, I actually do that. Like, and I don't know why. Like, I do a lot of the British spellings. Like, I don't spell gray with an A. I do Grey. And I add the U to a lot of stuff, like armor and color and neighbor, without thinking about it.
I add the U to glamour now, thanks to Final Fantasy 14.
Glamour.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I
Come on,
can't
that was
give you a
less
good
painful
reason
than
why.
I
I
thought.
can't give you a good reason why I do that. It's just it's a weird.
You dreamed of a big star. He
Yeah, I'm not
played a
defending it. Not a
mean
girl face. It's
guitar.
just it's a weird thing I do that I can't explain. I mean, look,
Yeah, so Bob, this
I'm
is the
from-
level that I
I'm-
think you would be
I'm from-
salty as heck at.
yeah. Look, being from Alabama, it's hard for me to do anything because the way we say shit, you know, is like
He
my
al-
accent gets couched in this. Like, you hear me around my parents or something, it's a whole nother ball game.
You say your accent gets couched? Wow.
Oh, it gets highly couched here.
Because
Yeah.
you got a pretty thick accent.
Oh, I do. It's nothing like if I'm relaxed and around people that also do
For
that.
those who
one.
don't know, I am also from Alabama.
Yeah, you also grew up in Huntsville. You didn't grow up in bumfuck nowhere like I did.
But I live in bumfuck nowhere.
But you didn't grow up there.
I've been here for like 15 years. I've been in bumfuck nowhere longer than I was in Huntsville.
I thought you lived in Huntsville. You were like 18.
Well,
Yeah,
I
and he's like
misunderstood
36 now, right?
Yeah,
you.
that'd be
I am
about the same.
36 now.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Ah, god damn it.
I wasn't born in Huntsville. I lived the first 3 years of my life in South Carolina.
Oh,
But
I didn't know that. Okay,
your
sorry.
schooling
I
was in
thought you. I
Huntsville.
thought you. Yeah, I thought you said you were born in Huntsville.
I did that level a lot better today than I did yesterday. Holy cow.
Oddly enough, I actually was born in Huntsville, but I didn't grow up there.
I want.
It was still Humana Hospital at the time.
There we go. Thank you.
Sled. Well, it's slower than I am, but still, we took it to go that far.
What was I gonna say? But no, yeah, like on here, you'll hear me say things like "I" and all that. I couch my accent quite a lot, and I do it when I'm at work too. Just because I hear y'all and it doesn't sound as worse. It's a lot worse when I'm around. I'm also enunciating as opposed to, I could tell like listening to my streams like when I was on vacation, back in the last week of June when I was with my family for a while. I could just listen to the stream and tell how much my accent had gotten worse from being around them for so long. And not thinking about it, because you sound like you hear, so.
In a way,
I have
this
particular
stage breaks one of
difficulty
the
with this.
Sonic rules, because normally the upper path is the better path, and this time it's no.
Well,
Yeah, you definitely want to go down in that path. God damn you.
yeah, Buttface called me out the other day because I said era, because I wasn't thinking when we were playing this. Because most of the time I say arrow, but I was relaxed and said it how I say it how I normally say it.
Bilal, you're having
Era,
kind of
Nera.
a Donkey Kong Country barrel puzzle there.
Oh, stop.
I know where you're at.
That's
then.
mean.
So now
What the
I'm onto a
hell are
level
you?
that
What the hell is
should've-
that? Is that still the damn boss fight?
I don't
Shit.
know what you're talking about, Bob. I'm already dead.
Now I'm at the
I'm
level
on-
that should have been the
Don't
final
cry
boss.
for me. I'm already dead.
No cry for me. I'm already dead.
You're already at the like speed
Ow.
highway zone or
Whatever.
whatever.
More the Mad Caddies.
Oh, I'm in the
Into the bar.
final
That's
Sonic
just
race.
where, or into the bar. That's just where I'll be. So don't try and come find me because I'm already dead. I'm already dead.
Linda Ronstadt, how'd you get her?
Oh, in a project while I work on a couple of years.
I'm in
Let's
love
see
with
if we can do this
Linda
again.
Ronstadt.
Oh, that reminds me of something,
That's
Dan.
Yeah,
Someone
that's-
pointed out something to me that blew my mind about King of the Hill.
I'll tell you what.
So, Khan is an anagram of Hank,
Oh, I didn't-
symbolize that they're both very similar, even though they're so different.
Yeah, he's the foil character, but they also have so much in common. Yeah, they're like, eh. Yeah,
But I
he's
didn't
a
catch
yeah.
the whole
He's the
anagram
he's the anti Hank, but the more they do, they realize one of the best episodes is where Khan becomes a redneck. You know, the one with Trace Adkins and I guess Lucky's in some of Lucky's first appearances.
Ah, shit. Oh well. The more you know.
Is that me or Buttface talking? Because that sounded like me. How do you even fucking hit that?
I think the game should have ended right there.
Oh, I was watching Red. Yeah, Red beat it, but I don't know what he did to beat it.
He didn't get squished.
Okay.
I absolutely got squished.
There's kind of like a little bit of a cutscene thing there. Like, you can't tell so much when you're watching it, but like there was a part where he's frozen in the ground, and he's already blowing up. You're just waiting for the little mini cutscene before the fight ends.
No, let me go.
I wasn't trying to travel through time,
Let
but
me
sure.
go. Thunderbolts and lightning. Blah 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 blah.
Blah blah blah
This is
blah
my
blah.
favorite
blah.
zone in the game right here.
Well, I'm afraid of getting copyright struck if I use too many lyrics. Horrible singing or not, Queen is notorious, so.
I mean, we already played all of Sonic Boom. We're gonna get a copyright strike.
There we go.
Actually, I guess I don't know if that's actually on the stream.
Sonic Boom, so I gotta trigger a copyright strike anyway.
I don't know. There's a lot of. I mean, most of the game, it's transformative anyway, so if it did, you just fight it and it wouldn't be a problem. But Twitch mostly will just mute you. Like, Twitch doesn't have the same. Twitch will just mute the VOD when that happens.
Well, as Final Fantasy VII soundtrack gives me the most headaches, because like every song on that gets auto flagged, and it's a pain.
There's a lot of the Final Fantasy music gets auto flagged, and they just assume that you're not going to fight it.
Like one of my streams, I had the song from the ending credits of Symphony of the Night that got flagged, but then I just filed a fair use, blah blah blah. Like I'm doing commentary over the top of this.
Yeah, you are. It's transformative. I mean, by all copyright law, it's you're good, but they just
That
most of the
song
time
is
they just assume
notorious
you're not
for
going to find it.
copyright.
Yeah.
You know, like nobody's pulling up my stream so they can listen to "I Am the Wind" in isolation.
Right.
Nobody's pulling up "I Am the
I
Wind."
mean,
to
generally
listen to it.
speaking, like the level of commentary we have is like it's ridiculous to even contemplate that somebody would.
That song was much better in Sonic Mania.
I definitely wasn't wanting to travel through time here.
I think that's basically every time I travel through time. I didn't want to do that.
Well, if I'm going to travel through time and this is a level, I want to go to the future because that's the better music. But well,
Time travel.
I mean, I'm a time travel nut. I love time travel stories and
It
Time
depends on
travel stories, yes. Time travel in this one specific video game, no.
I just hate time travel in general.
I tend to think it's a poor decision in most in most IPs. Like, it's just time to unless you're gonna do like Back to the Future, where you're intentionally like not trying to take it seriously, or you're gonna take. You either have to do that, or you do like Primer, where you take it so seriously that it doesn't make any sense.
What do you think
You know.
of the Looper solution, which is just don't talk about it? It is a story convention and nothing more.
I'm fine with that's the Back to the Future. I'm fine with that. That's perfect. Like,
But literally have a character explain, we are not going to give you the rules for what the time travel is, otherwise we're going to be here all day.
I think the more you get into the rules, the worse it gets.
I'm just stuck in the loop. There we
Yeah.
come on, game. Oh
You
my
either
God.
have very concrete rules and you deal with the repercussions of those, like in Primer, and then it just ends up being like a weird Memento-esque. What the hell is going on, Buttface?
I was where I was, and that's where I was going to be.
I was
There we
where I
go.
was, and that's all that I was.
I don't know why I suddenly randomly accelerated that particular time, but hey. Oh my gosh.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, no, I'm fine with that. Like, if you're gonna just, that's what I'm saying. You're just gonna purposefully not address it at all. That's the way to go. It's like either it's all or no. It's either super concrete, very strict rules, or no rules at all. And just like that's the only two ways to do it. Like, you can't. Anything else is half-assing it. And I'm perfectly fine with that, because the more you try, and honestly, I think that's usually the better one, because the more you try to explain it, the worse it's going to be.
Even Back to the Future Part 2, when they were doing the 2015 in it, they were like, you know, we don't want to be like, oh, we're going to make all these predictions that are going to be true, because that's going to date it. So instead, they deliberately made like all their predictions were jokes. Like, that's why he has the joke about the shark looking fake in Jaws 19 and stuff like that.
Well, a lot of the stuff is real. A lot of the stuff is real technology now. Like, even after 2015, so there's we just don't have the flying cars. And like
Or the self-lacing shoes.
Yeah. But there's a lot of stuff in that came true. I mean, not to the level of Star Trek, which basically predicted every piece of technology that we have now.
I think Star
The
Trek
weirdest
for
one
me
Star
is
Trek
the one
was
that, like,
2020.
oh, fuck off.
What did you say? You and Red were talking at the same time, so I didn't hear what Red.
Technology.
I
Yeah,
And get
I think
ready.
it's it. Yeah,
No.
I do believe that Star Trek.
Hang on,
it's-
guys. Blau's coming up on time.
Already, damn.
Oh, God.
See, I have no idea what's going on because I don't know the game. So
not know how to do that first hit.
all
but
Blau's
using
kvetching, he
eye
wins
brand.
every time.
What do you mean kvetching?
Yeah,
You,
first
you,
hit
you were
is always
kvetching about having to
upgrade
play a
for me.
Sonic game again. You're like, I've
No,
had to
I
play all
wasn't.
these Sonic games. Yes, you were.
That's Buttface.
No, you were doing it too. You flat said it.
No, I didn't. I love
He
Sonic games.
said-
I will pull the
One.
motherfucking VOD because we made fun
Do
of
it.
you about it because we
Do it.
said, wow, you're complaining, but
Guys.
you won every one of them.
Guys, we can all
We
hate Sonic
said-
games equally.
We said that. We actually said the thing about him winning all 3 of them, and Dan's like, yeah, he's won all of them.
I think you're thinking specifically of Sonic Spinball, in
Oh.
which Blah absolutely did not want to play because that is a
Oh, yeah.
bad Sonic game.
Fuck Sonic Spinball. Time.
Good
There
job,
you
Blau.
go. Good job.
Congrats. So I'm at Stardust Speedway, boss. This
Yeah,
is
me
my
too.
life now.
Yeah, this is where I live. Fuck!
So this song in the US version is like my favorite song on the whole soundtrack.
I just
Oh,
can't
we
win
got
this stupid fucking race.
We have F&V cutscene where they escape from the Death Star, and there's some pink-haired other hedgehog that I don't know who she
That's
is.
Amy.
That's
Amy
Amy.
has a hammer.
Or she's Princess Sally if you go by the US manual for the game, because they're silly like that.
That doesn't make any sense. Princess Sally is a
I
squirrel.
thought we established before the game that I know nothing about Sonic, so...
I would
Okay,
figure
so
you at
there's
least
the
knew
hedgehog,
that like
Dr.
Amy,
Blue,
Tails,
this
and
guy
Knuckles
named
were a
Dr.
thing.
Tintelbird.
I know Tails and Knuckles, that's it. And there's somebody... Oh, no, I'm not playing Sonic, Tactics Lion. That ain't gonna happen.
We gotta get you to play Sonic. There's no reason you can't play Sonic.
No,
If you
I mean, I would
subject
literally
yourself
be... I would play the
No.
whole 2 hours and be on the 2nd level of the game.
Sonic XL food coming up.
God, fuck! Ah, it's these fucking hills. They get me every goddamn time. Because I can't spin dash up them.
Bob will never play a Genesis food just because of the possibility it might be Sonic.
No, but
No,
I
I
totally
just
do
wouldn't
want
play. I would just do like Dan. I would just do like
Rocket
Dan
Knight
Note with the All Edwards April Fool's seed we did. I just wouldn't play it. It ended up being it. There's just not any point because like I don't know the games, and like from what I've watched of y'all playing, there wouldn't be any way I'd make it through like a level or
No!
two in that
I
time.
mean, there's not much to know in Sonic. Hold right and you'll win eventually.
You say that.
Not in the games I've watched y'all play.
Every Sonic
That
race.
is patently untrue. Every Sonic race I've seen, that is patently untrue. The first level, maybe.
While that was a joke, it's really not. You can beat Mario, you can beat Sonic.
Fuckers. You say that again.
I disagree entirely. Again, beat the game, but not within a 2-hour time span. Yeah, if I sat there and played it, I'd eventually get like that god awful level at the end of the first Sonic race we did. The maze level or whatever. I don't even want to think about that one. That was a pain just watching y'all play it. Oh,
What was
did
that?
you quit, Budface, or what happened?
I
Was
know
that
it's
game
game
over?
over because I
Oh.
fucking can't do this goddamn race.
So this game over doesn't start you like all the way over like the other
No,
one we
because
played?
this game is kind and gentle.
Right.
Over
This
the
game
film
has the
that
same
you're in.
system.
I game over just now too.
Are y'all at least in the last level? Like, because I don't know what's
We're
going
in the
on.
second
like, I
to
don't,
last level.
Okay, because I don't know this game at all. So
I only died once.
This Metal Sonic is a cheating
you
son of a
only
bitch.
died once the entire game.
Yeah, it was bullshit too. I spin dashed into a moving platform as it was going up, and somehow that counted as crushing.
Y'all killed
The
me that
Mario
y'all
three
keep,
makes me
he
went
was
through the
he was
floor.
one run of bad luck from a deathless run, and y'all are racing this with him. It's like,
Super fuck right off.
I mean, I knew going into this that it wasn't going to be as competitive as Sonic 3 for me because until yesterday I hadn't played the game in like 10 years at least.
right.
Man, I hadn't played it in 10 years.
Fuck right off. God damn it!
But I'm surprised actually how much of it I remembered when I was playing through it yesterday. There was a lot of, oh yeah, I remember this boss moments. No,
I feel like
Sonic, what are
playing.
you doing?
I feel like the
Playing the
more
role
butt
of
face is going
Snout
on.
is not a butt face.
If I feel like playing Misery by Soul Asylum for butt face.
I just can't do this race, man. It's bad.
It is really hard. That's why I was saying when I was on it, that should have been the true final boss.
The
I
real
got-
fun.
The end.
So in this case,
like,
we are
I
talking the
connected
real
him
final
and
boss.
lost.
It's just because fucking Metal Sonic comes up from behind so many times and just is right there.
So if you let him get in front of you when he uses his attack, he'll actually move slower.
I think he deliberately rubber bands too. Like
Yeah, he does.
he won't just go to the end of the stage. If you're so far behind, he'll wait for you.
Come on! There we
he,
go.
he won't wait, but if he's in front of you, the attack he uses
He's got
actually
two
makes him move
attacks, and
slower.
one of them is when he's just like an electric wall in front of you. So if you're trying to catch up, and then it's, oh, I'm already on Metal Sonic, and he's being an electric wall, so he bounces me back into Robotnik's instant death laser.
Yeah, you have had that happen an awful lot.
Oh, it's a good game, guys. Good game. Love it. It's fun. It's a good time.
Instantly flew into the past.
The nice thing is I can just sit here and try it for the next 4 hours.
I don't know if Dan will be up that late, but
I mean,
Yeah, I think Dan was looking forward to a short.
There will just be one lucky race here in like 1 or 2 minutes, and then I
Dan
will
will just
move on
go
to the last
leave.
level, which is
Dan will
not
just leave
that
the stream
difficult.
up while Buttface is playing, go to bed, and then wake up in the morning and he's still playing. And he'll just turn the stream off. He'll be like, "Damn, son, you're still fighting that same boss." And then Buttface won't even be able to talk at that point. So
no, he'll be
Be a
on the
seething
next
ball
zone's
of human
boss,
rage.
trying
Right.
to figure out how to hit him without using iframes.
Oh, I just hit him with iframes. For me, it's getting to the see like that. That's fucking bullshit.
fucking bullshit.
Off! Like I was stuck between a rock and an electric fucker.
That's the,
The
new
title.
version of Rock in a Hard Place.
That's the title.
The Rock and an Electric Fucker.
We're getting
What?
some good quotes out of this race. I'm just saying.
I'm stuck between a rock and an electric fucker. Too bad we can't use that
Yes!
as the. Did he do it? Well, are you gonna beat it twice before they do? Is that it?
I
You're
was
allowed?
doing Tails mode.
I really
What
hope
was
not.
the game we played that Torgo literally laughed us in?
Was that Mario 1?
Was that Mario 1?
Back in the OG Sonic race that we did back when it was the old style, Jesu Bakuhatsu did Sonic 3 twice before somebody else did, so
That's crazy.
we had someone get 5th out of 4 players.
I appreciate that. That's good right there. Well, and yeah, now I jump backwards because I was on a slight slope, and that's always fun in these games. Fuck right off! And now I need to, like, slow down to a complete halt.
I don't know
Motherfucker!
what saved me on that, but I did use the Super PL out very liberally that last attempt.
Oh, it's fine. We're gonna get through this.
I just like how
Everyone here
Buttface is
together.
constantly clipping the mic.
Yeah, you're a little hot, Buttface.
I'm sorry.
It's all the screaming. What do you expect?
No, I don't want to go to the past.
Brand new loud butt face today.
No, it's just salty.
Play it
I'm not
loud.
racing, so somebody has to be the salt. And Buttface
Today
is
he's
obliging.
not a salt face.
Buttface is like Bob Jr. in some of these games. So.
He is.
Yeah.
I just enjoy anytime I can get in a race with Buttface because it seems like out of everybody that races regularly, he's one of the ones I don't race with as often.
I just don't generally play the games that y'all race. Like I don't do Symphony of the Night, I don't do the Final Fantasies, and I don't do the Zeldas because I'm not particularly familiar with those games.
Don't do
Hey,
Sonic.
Red was the dark horse
Here
in
we
this last
are.
Zelda win. Red was
I
killing
do
it.
Sonic. It turns out that no matter what, I'm going to do Sonic. And instant death laser coming up on my ass. It's always fun.
So when are we scheduling Sonic Adventure 2 race?
Never.
There we go. End of race.
And that was a serious game. That game's way too long.
Yeah, that's true.
What I did different that time was,
Hey, you got past Mecha Sonic there.
I did, and now I've got AB.
AB.
And unfortunately, you have to let her hug you in
Amy.
order to end the stage, which bothered me. It's like, who left this unaccompanied
Yeah,
minor
but
running
Tactics
around?
Lion, you had never played. Okay, Tactics Lion, you had never played randomizer before, and you didn't finish last in the final one. Like you had, I was like 2 minutes ahead of you in the final race. So like you got so much better as that went on. You got so much better. Enigma did really well. Enigma had a much better second season.
I just think the thing with, and I didn't race with anybody on stream, so I can't say this for sure, but I know that when I raced with you doing non-bomb wand as a start, it seemed like while everybody was in that let's get our bearings phase, that we were more equal than it is when there's the bomb wand. I don't know if that makes sense.
Bomb one's a little, bomb one's so I think it's gonna be. The problem is like me, Raz, and Dan, and McLean have done bomb one so much that we've optimized it so much.
Fuck off!
That it's just a little, because that's our primary run. So that's a little different. Like when it's Red Candle, most of our strategies are done geared towards bomb one. So when it's Red Candle, it's a much more open field. And like whatever we do for the next seasons, I think it'll be that way. I don't think I'm gonna do the full rando next, but I'm kind of gearing up to eventually what we'll do. Eventually, we're gonna just do basically the full rando, which is full rando is we start with one random item, and we don't know what the hell that's gonna be. It could be a sword. It could be the wand. It could be fucking Meef. It could literally be Meef. Yeah. Like that could be the item we start with. It's happened. And that one's anybody's ball game because those seeds are just depend on what items you find when. But I'm kind of getting everybody. I'm kind of getting everybody more
That
prepared
was the
for
dark
that.
horse. Oh, that's right. This is the thing that Tails can skip easily.
Right. You saying Tails is kind of cheating mode?
So there's a lot of little things in this game that are like designed around you doing little things that take a little bit of time. And like, so there's like that where Tails can just fly
be
up
like,
and skip
nah,
that.
I'm flying.
What? That killed me.
Well, the guys on the I guess the 2019 GDQ one, the run of Mega Man 9, they flat said that if Proto Man didn't take like double damage or whatever, it would be his mode would be broken. They claim it's pretty much already broken even with a double damage.
Well, he's got the slide and the charge shot. So,
Right.
yeah. Problem is, in exchange, he's got double the knockback and double the damage.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Am I headed up here for some reason? Yeah. I want that.
What the hey?
That I don't want.
Was that a game over or did
Where
you
to
beat
go?
it, Red? That's the game
No,
over.
it was a
I
game
guess.
over, but I changed the music because this particular zone, the Japanese music, is way better.
Is this me falling to my death? Or no, this is this part. Okay.
I actually have 2 levels left. There's this one and the next level.
Why
This
is
is
there
the
this
last
like, little walking stilt thing in this one level?
To make you waste time because you're not Tails.
It's doofy as hell. I love it. More of it, please. Make the bomb explode.
More, please, sir. Can we have some more?
And now I'm Mini Sonic. I'm a little baby. I'm a little
Oh,
baby.
he's a
hedgehog.
baby.
Look at the little baby hedgehog. It's adorable.
Look at
I
that
love
little
you.
baby.
Where's your
Nice.
mommy?
No, I may not what?
You gotta see the baby.
Too much salt? Never too much salt. With me, you get the whole mine. Just be prepared.
See, Bob's house is that picture of the Morton factory where they broke the wall down and there was literally salt falling out.
Yep, pretty much. Which is kind of curious because I really don't eat a lot of salty stuff, and I rarely ever put salt on anything.
That's why you've got so much to spare.
Yeah, this is true.
Fuck off.
It's like a man that eats a lot of salt is less likely to need that salt.
Probably fair.
Keep getting bounced in the wrong direction. There we go.
I was trying to do like the Simpsons Ivory Hunter quote. Where he's like,
Oh, I
like,
love salt. I just don't put it on a lot of stuff. Like I don't add it to things.
I hate
I
salt.
should probably eat
How do you
less salt.
hate salt?
because-
I just don't like it.
Boring concept to me, blowing my mind.
I mean, we have a history of heart issues in my family. I should probably eat less
So,
salt.
this game at least gives you a point to these spring traps.
There we go. It's like I remembered how to get through that. Stuck there for a hot minute last time.
I mean, this is still either one's game. Because I game overed, and I think that put me behind you for a bit.
I'm doing Tetris right now.
Yeah, y'all are in the same
Oh,
level.
no.
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about when I say Tetris.
Oh, I do. I just went the wrong freaking way. That was... I remember this, too. I remember
The wrong frickin' way. Sharks with frickin' laser beams.
Frickin' laser beams!
Yeah, standing this way. It would have been useful to me yesterday.
This new would have been useful to me yesterday.
Man, I really do love that they give me invincibility right here, where there's...
I'm just waiting for Blau
Nothing to do but wait.
beat his second quest.
Invincibility where it doesn't matter. I know exactly where you are, and you're ahead of me unless I get my poop in a group here.
Buttface's color has
17
changed.
times to fall down.
He's on like some bronze-colored palace now. He's like
yeah,
level
he's
6
probably in level
Legend of
3,
Zelda.
and I'm just getting there now.
Also, why do this thing? Sure, there we go.
Reasons.
Guess who just came home with sushi?
Yeah,
Not a
seafood
girl
soup.
face?
Hell yeah!
I haven't had sushi in a very fucking long time.
Well,
I can't
I'm
remember
gonna
the last.
Yep. Oh, well, you got a chance to catch up. This now means there's a time limit on this raid.
I
Now,
can't remember.
It's
Sushi
not like the
waiting for
sushi's
me.
gonna get cold. Come on now.
I can't remember the last time I've had sushi. I prefer the a la carte. Like I don't like avocado or cucumber, and that ruins most of the rolls for me.
I miss sushi bars so much.
So yeah, I just generally do the a la carte. Like I like ikaruga, and I like unagi a lot.
Last time I went to New York, we didn't go to sushi bar because we went to a teppanyaki instead. But maybe I'll do that this weekend. I'll stop at I know there's a sushi place in New Hampshire that's on my thrifting route. I may
Damn it!
stop there and
I screwed that up.
order
Now I
a
gotta
sushi
wait.
plate.
Play the waiting game.
Got crushed. Oh, I absolutely got scrunched.
Let's buy it just in case I need it.
This is the freaking thing that I hate. This is harder than the actual boss. These stupid fireflies.
Yeah, the fireflies. Are you kidding me? They're the worst. I died there. Well, it's because their invincibility frames last all the way up until they're doing their attack.
Mm-hmm. That's like takes way too long to get an opening. Plus, they like to hang out where you can't even reach them.
Oh, I went to the bad future. This is bad. Everything's awful.
You
I mean,
went
if
to,
you
like,
think about it, this game came out in 1992, I think we're in the bad future now.
You went to the darkest timeline.
You going back? Thank you.
Where's my rings, you jerk? My rings just pieced out on me.
The bad future quartz quadrant is basically Oil Ocean.
Hey, come on. Come on. There we go. Why that little, like,
Hey there,
flippy
Ro.
area? I do not know.
What is with the weird, like, rotating spike? What the fuck are you even doing right there?
This is the boss.
Not talking. I'm watching butt faces.
Face.
Yeah, I'm talking
Oh,
butt
that's
face.
platforming because you want to platform on platforms that are unreliable over a pit.
I get he's in some weird spinny thing with
There we
spikes,
go.
and then has to go like some kind of salt shaker thing, but I don't know what the hell that is.
So I scienced it yesterday, and there are parts of this boss where you cannot hit him even when it looks like you should be able to.
Where'd my ring go? God damn it!
What's with the sunflower in the middle of
Hang
the...
on, I'm getting ready on time for red.
Oh, there we go. Thank Christ.
No.
I-
Time.
Good job, Red.
Nice. Good job, Red. There's 2 sunflowers now. I don't get it.
That's when you kill enemies.
Just drop sunflowers when they die.
3 sunflowers. So there's another one of those weird spinny things.
And then
Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Oh, he's on the final boss. Man, that's close.
It just means I'm going to try and beat the final boss now, but good luck with that.
close.
Noivus, because I don't want to have to, like, stall out the race here.
I'm Noivus. Yuck, yuck, yuck. It's only 8:30. I mean, you got plenty of time. Dan's technically been up 15 minutes longer than me because
come on.
6 o'clock his time is 5 o'clock my time, and I got up at 5:15.
Get up
All right,
here.
I'm getting ready on time for butt face.
There you
What do we
go.
call it? Time? Last hit?
Yep.
I believe
Would-
so.
Barisha.
Come down here. Come on. Get down here. There we go. Last hit. Time.
Good job. You did technically finish this within right about 60 minutes. So,
Yeah.
Again,
Hour
that's-
38.
That's not the worst Sonic game. It's just very weird.
also,
I like it more than I like Sonic 3D Blast. And I really like Sonic 3D Blast.
If you're going for completion, there's a bit more to it. Like I've never gone through it and found all the things in the past you're supposed to break. And I've never gotten all the time stones.
Is it just different endings or something if you do that?
A different ending.
Yeah, it's
A
basically
different
whether or
endings
not
are
you actually
different.
free the planet for Robotnik or not.
You can get it in one of 2 ways.
There's the stupid fireflies in my cutscene.
Yep. Now you're listening to the JP ending
Why-
credits, but the US ending credits with this like chiller version of the intro, Sonic Boom, is maybe my favorite version of Sonic Boom.
So when I had the game on CD, I used to take this CD and put it in. So I'm very familiar with the soundtrack to the original version, to the US version.
well, good runs, everybody.
Always a good time. Always a good time hanging out.
Absolutely.
Maybe we'll be back on Saturday. Who knows? We'll find out.
I don't plan on it. I've got stuff all day Saturday. So,
Okay.
I always do the works on Saturdays, so
Who
you
knows?
can count
what'll
me
happen.
out.
Maybe it'll be me giving Blau Final Fantasy 4 tips or something. Who knows? Doodle 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 doodle. It kind of sucks that we end on this really good song. This Studiopolis from Sonic Mania.
Studiopolis is choice.
So good. Sonic Mania.
There's a
Race
video
Win.
where someone sent that the cast of Family Guy dancing to that because there's this episode where they're roller skating, and they set it to that song and it works perfectly.
Oh, I think I've seen that video.
Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Come back next time. We'll be back next week for something else as well. Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. For the most part, that's when you can find us on Let's Racing Time. So that said, have a good night, everybody, and take care.
See y'all.
See you, Speed Boy.